okay? So looks like we are talking to TayJay. And the name is R. Okay, interesting. Robert, LOL, sorry. I'm like, okay, cool, the whole name is R. Maybe she's skeptic, doesn't want me to know right away. Doesn't matter. We'll talk to him anyway. It really doesn't matter, to be honest with you. Okay, here we go. So, wait, I wasn't even listening. Robert, okay. Straight and seeing you. Okay, what this kind of feels like is some sort of like beep, 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 beep. So for some reason I'm like maybe a father figure passed suddenly. So he gives me a symbol for, sorry, I guess I should have it all on here. He gives me a symbol for potentially passing tragically, suddenly, unexpected. I'm going to say upper chest, if not the heart, or just medically in general. So maybe he, I think that we have some, I think that, he could be on some sort of medical decline, but I think like just passing like that was unexpected. And then, and so I think that the fact that it was unexpected is what made it tragic. He just said, like, it felt like a tumbling, like one thing led to another. He goes, but there was sunshine. I really didn't expect it to happen. Does this make sense so far, my love? And then the rose indicates like a father figure, but we're trying, okay, hold on. And then he gives me a sign symbol that we have something that he wore in honor of his memory. He's a talker. I like him. And he says he has a female over there on the other side that helped him cross over, that may have jewelry passed down. Could be like a dad and then his mom helped him, almost feels like. Everybody just edge of our seats. Hey, thank you so much, Denise, on TikTok for sending those gifts. I really appreciate that. And Karina for being an MVP on my TikTok. I appreciate you. You guys are great. They support me on a monthly basis. It's pretty great. Okay, so we are just waiting for a little bit of response. He keeps saying like going, gone, like tootling along almost. Like we don't expect it. And this kind of looks like it too, like tootle along, heart attack, tootle along, like just along the way. Don't really expect it, but like along the way. Oh, she goes, I feel like this is a different person coming through Keith, and which would all make complete sense. How did Keith end up passing? You can go to katothemedium.com if you would like. No pressure, but you can go to katothemedium.com, link in bio. Okay, so let's say, okay, hold on. Let's say this is Keith. I've never drawn a thumbs up, but let's say we draw a thumbs up. And then Robert shows me upper chest, hard to breathe, saw it coming. It was situational. Not that we had a lot of reaction time and we feel like we didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Does that make clearer sense once we separate them? Okay, Robert had... Okay, so Keith had a sudden cancer. Okay, Robert had emphysema, knew it was coming. Yeah, like it was a situation, knew it was coming. Sorry. And then he said it was hard to breathe. What is emphysema again? Tell me again. I know it's like one of the main ones, and I feel like everyone should know what that is, but like it's a million ways to die out here in my world. So if I need to know what a little emphysema is, you guys gotta tell me these things, okay? And then Keith actually had cancer, but it came over him suddenly. Like, okay, didn't expect it to happen. One thing leads to another. We're going beep. There's medical, and heart gives out. Bye. Yes, from smoking, heart and lungs are affected. Okay. Sorry. Ooh. Okay, so then Robert has emphysema, knows it's coming, and it was situational, because he was a smoker, and his heart and lungs are affected when he smokes. So he talks about his upper chest. He talks about it being hard to breathe. He talks about it being situational. And I love how, I don't know who Keith is to you, but this would be a primary guardian angel, to be able to completely trump trump the person you're trying to come in, and then Robert still come through just as accurately. Yeah, that would mean that Keith is your primary guardian angel, and then we obviously have Robert on the line. But who is Robert to you then? Because who is Keith? Because Keith is primary, so I kind of want to know just for funsies. Keith is the father figure. Okay, so of course Dad's gonna be like, excuse me here, and then Dad figure comes through first. So, I mean, that's par for the course. He's not going to let anyone else through first. All right, cool. Love him. Nice and protective. Love, love, love. Now, who is this? I was about to say something about him, but I don't really remember what I was going to say. But one thing is I can still smell just faint bits of, like, their cologne on me. So maybe you can... Oh, yeah, and then you had, like, 2 dreams of him. So let's say you can still smell him in some way since he's ended up passing. So Keith was uncle, and Robert was a great-grandfather. Okay. And so I feel like your great-grandfather here visits you and smells, a couple dreams, and then he brings a lady in Robert brings a lady in that passes medically, that has a hard time walking, that's taken care of at home. I'm not going to write all that down. You can just take the jibble-jabble. It'll be in the recording. You know what I'm saying here? All right, cool. Love you. Everybody's okay, at peace. Keith is primary father figure, obviously. I mean, primary guardian angel, because he's the father figure.